All right, so we're recording right now. We are
Sick.
5 seconds in, and
Okay.
yeah, so I think starting off, we should just talk about what this is. Um,
Yeah.
so Alex and Luke, we
I'm
are
I'm Luke.
um, we're just two buddies,
Two
but
pals.
we're just good old friends
Yeah.
who wanna start
Just
a podcast because
in love, I mean,
well,
what?
I, I don't think I ever said that, but
No, yeah. I thought you said it, but it was probably a dream or
yeah,
something. I
no,
don't know.
wait, you were you. So we. This is so bad. This is already bad.
It's already there.
So we were just thinking that why not? Why shouldn't we just start our podcast?
Yeah,
Because on one hand, there's a whole thing of they're pretty cool. Let's
they
be
are pretty
honest.
cool.
Podcasts are pretty dang cool. Um,
Yeah. Like
and
what to do in the podcast, though.
yeah, and that was our one thing is we don't know what to talk about. Um,
Exactly.
sadly, yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't know what to talk about because we've never done anything like this. Of course, like why would we have? Um, but I mean, it's a good learning experience. I think. I'm gonna have a good time editing this and doing whatever I'll have to do. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, hopefully, it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
We don't know though.
We don't know. This could just be a pile of steaming garbage by the time it's
Oh,
done.
well, okay. I don't know about that.
Oh,
um, we'll see. That's
we'll
our
see.
big thing is we will see. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think it'll go well. I think it'll go pretty well. Another
Yeah.
big problem that I think we are gonna have that I don't know how to fix. So maybe Luke, you'll need to do this. Is just getting it popular, or like not really. I mean, yeah, popular. Not like just like making it so people know about it because it's like why do this format of like entertainment and like I don't know, yeah, entertainment if there's no one watching it. Because really, if we just wanted to talk, we could just talk.
Exactly. But we want to be heard by
Yeah,
people.
we have a message and we want to be heard.
Yeah.
What that
We want to
message
share
is,
our ideas.
who knows what that message is? We're gonna
Exactly.
find
We'll
that
figure
message.
it out along the way.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out what our message is along the way. Cause
Maybe it's
that's what the boys
something.
do. That's what we do.
Ah,
You know? That's just sometimes you just gotta try something out, and if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, um, it doesn't. But oh, okay. So you had the idea of um just answering like Yahoo answers.
yeah,
Um, I would. I think that that's kind of a funny idea. So I
yeah.
think we should do that. What like what like are there categories? Like are there like certain things that we can choose from?
Yeah, there's like a bunch. There's cars and transport. I don't know why someone would make a question about that, I guess. There's consumer electronics. There's dining out. There's so many. There's pets. questions about pets, like, oh no, my dog shit in my mouth or something, or I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ. Oh my god.
What do I do?
I like the sound of cars and transportation. Because
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but I know how to build a car. And I know how to fix a car too.
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
You're a
I
freaking genius.
I have no mechanical skill on any
Sorry.
level, but
Did you,
we can
did
win.
you lie to me?
Uh, Not really necessarily lie, just kind of.
I no, I think you lied to me. You're fired.
I know. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Anyway, so
Ew.
cars and transportation.
Uh, how often do you normally put gas in your car? That's kind of lame, but like we'll figure a good answer out for that.
Well,
I
as
would say,
as a driver myself, I've never filled up my gas tank. I don't know how, and it scares me. I'm not a big boy, and I just don't want to. So I never have. So that's my well, that's one of my shorter answers. I can elaborate, but what's your answer, Luke?
I would probably agree with you, but like empathizing with a driver that would put gas in their car, I'd say probably like every 2 seconds. I don't know, just like overload the gas and then maybe like light a cigarette right next to it or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, but how would that help the car?
I think you have to like jumpstart the gas by like setting it aflame for the car to
So what you're
drive
saying
faster.
is kind of like turbo boost the car with a
Yeah,
cigarette butt in the gas tank.
yeah.
Okay.
Want to go like really fast? Just real quick, open up your gas tank, throw in a match,
Yep.
just vroom vroom.
Yeah, no, actually, I do think that that might work. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I do think that possibly, like, maybe, I don't know, like, maybe, like, dumping gas all over the car too.
I think yeah, that would definitely help with it.
Just, like, soaking the gas all over the car. Like, drench the
Yeah,
car in gasoline.
drench it. Yeah, and then drench yourself maybe just to make I don't know
Well,
yourself look sexier.
it kind of smells bad, though. So I
Mm,
think
if
that we
you
should
say
take
so.
it.
I enjoy the smell personally.
You do?
I do actually ingest gasoline on a daily basis.
Okay. Respect. I respect that. I don't necessarily condone it, but I respect it. Um,
Okay.
so whoever you are that asked this question, I think the logical answer is never and every 2 seconds at the same
Yeah,
time.
both.
Yeah.
Perfect answer.
Yep.
Okay.
Because we both thought of it, so it just makes it good.
Yeah. If we okay, I think our strategy for this should just be like whatever both of our answers are, we should combine it and then that's the answer.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Here's another one. My dad says that buying a used car usually means buying someone else's problem. Is that true? I think that buying someone else's car is kind of like using someone else's used condom. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you to elaborate on that because what?
see, sex is like driving a car, you know? It's like vroom vroom, and then it's like, oh, ooh. But then,
Have you ever A, had sex, and B, driven a car?
Um, I think maybe we'll see. Wish I could
We'll
say
see.
both at the same time, but that is not true.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Having a car and having sex, that's the dream right there.
Mhm. Yep.
Sadly.
Pretty much
Oh.
all adults do it though, so
Well, like at the same time, like while you're driving.
oh, okay, so you're saying okay, okay, now I get it. This is not
Yeah.
even part of the question though.
Where we kind of went off topic.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my connection was to condoms and cars, but I'm sure I can figure it out.
Well, okay, so you both go inside of like you go inside of both, right? And they protect you from
Yeah,
outside threats
that's a good point.
from STDs in a car to getting in an accident with the condom. It just
Exactly.
there's so many things that those two things combined can like save you from. But I also don't know what this has to do with buying a used car.
Well, like I feel like since there's so many similarities, like it's like if someone's like, "Hey, should I get a used car?" and then you're like,
Want to use my
"That's
condom that I used last night.
oh, oh, may as well use my used condom then, because it's basically the same thing."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that. Okay. Um, I understand that actually, because then it's like yeah, because it's like when you use a used car or a used condom, which I've never done and I don't plan on. I can see why both experiences might be off-putting, like the smell in a condom, in a used condom, the smell would be horrific,
yeah.
and in a used car, you might have the stench of like cigarette smoke or like a dude
It would
that
probably have the same smell as a used condom.
yeah, they probably would actually.
Probably.
Um,
Fried crispy semen.
yeah. So yeah, they'd be pretty similar, and it's like you don't want to use a used condom because
Yeah,
everything about that is off-putting. There's nothing right about that in my mind.
yeah,
So then that goes for a used car too. I think we actually agreed on this one. I think
yeah.
that's what we just learned is that a used condom and a used car are identical, and the only
They're the
difference
same.
is one goes inside a woman and the other one picks up women. So
Hey, so they go hand in hand.
they do, dude. They
They
are
help each other
identical.
out.
So
I think we nailed that question.
yeah, I think we nailed that. It was super looped around and everything, but I think that the final answer is yes. Buying a used car is buying someone's troubles because you don't know who they have been in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the car has been in?
Um. Wh-
Is the
okay.
car having
Yeah.
sex
No.
too?
No. You don't know who has been in it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because yeah. There. I think we nailed that. Yeah.
You did it
Next question.
perfectly. Should we keep doing cars or should we go somewhere else? Like,
Oh, we should go somewhere else. What's another
okay.
thing that could be funny?
Pets seems like it would be cool.
Pets? All right.
Yeah.
We can do pets.
Let's check out pets.
Yeah, I'd be down for some pets. Not sexually, of course, but you know.
Maybe. Maybe.
No. I I really would say no.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh,
I
okay. Okay.
When no, okay. How to stop a stupid deaf old dog from barking? I don't want to make like a horrible abuse joke, so let's just like
Okay.
steer clear away from those.
Okay, wait, what was the question again?
It
How?
was how to stop stupid deaf old dog from barking.
Okay, so I think the most, like, the easiest and most, like, coherent answer is put it down.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, do you really want that ever? In what situation would you ever want that?
The putting down or the stupid deaf old dog
The
that's barking
stupid
all the
deaf
time?
old dog that keeps
That's a good
barking.
point. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the best solution would be just to put it down.
That's probably a good point because it's an old dog, it's deaf, and it's probably suffering.
Yeah, so kill it.
Yeah.
Um, but
That makes
if you have some ounce of you don't want to put the dog down, which okay, dummy. You
stupid.
should lock it in a room and let it starve.
Oh my gosh! That's even worse than putting it down. I think the best possible answer for this is to find a deaf friend of yours and be like, hey, here's this nice, friendly dog that you share something with. And then they're like, ooh, cool, I want a dog. And then you give the dog to them and they're best buds.
So then it's just two deaf people or a deaf person and a deaf dog walking around.
Yeah. And they're both like barking at each other, but they don't
Well,
hear it. They're like,
I mean, yeah, the deaf people can't speak coherently at least.
it's a good thing we're not really insulting anyone by talking about this because, like,
Yeah,
this
because
is a
deaf
podcast.
people don't exist. Take that, deaf people.
No, no,
Bam.
I mean, like, there's no one in that demographic is going to be listening to this podcast.
Oh, wait. I didn't even put that together. I did not even put that together, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's so true.
yeah,
So
it's
we can
whack
just,
to think
dude,
about.
we can just shit on deaf people and they won't hear us. They
I
won't
think we
know.
found our purpose in this podcast.
What are they gonna
Just to-
do?
exactly.
Cause yeah, oh my god. And then just for like the subtitles, we'll have to put like, oh, laughing, just continuous laughing for like 3 minutes.
For the exact point of time that we're talking about deaf
Deaf people,
people.
yeah. So yeah, so okay, petition. I think we should rename the podcast from the Luke and Alex podcast to "Fuck Deaf People."
But they'll be able to read that. That's the problem.
Oh, they will. Damn it. Damn. Okay. Yep. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. They couldn't read. They can read. Kind of forgot about that. Well, okay, we could name it like "I hate blind people."
Oh my gosh.
Just target everyone, dude.
Yeah, let's just insult every disabled
Never
person.
mind. The blind people will be able to hear it. They'll hear us say that we're gonna
Yeah,
rename the podcast to that.
that's a good point.
So I think we should just stick to
It'll be a goof.
dumping on deaf people and don't change the name.
Yeah,
And only target deaf people.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I wonder if there's a category on Yahoo Answers that says
Deaf?
just about deaf people.
Yeah. And if there is, you should find it.
You should.
Yeah.
Search deaf people.
Yeah. Just get on that, Luke. Come on. Come on. Be
Come on.
entertaining.
It's just a question that says, "What's your favorite type of dog?" That's not even like a problem. They're just
That's not even a, like, I guess it's a pet question, but not
yeah.
really.
It's kind of lame. You
But
can go screw yourself.
like if
Dogs.
you
I don't know who wrote this.
yeah, if you wrote that question, you should just give up.
Yeah, if you're listening to this podcast and you wrote a Yahoo Answers question that says, "What's your favorite type of dog?" Go screw yourself.
Yeah, just really just quit school, quit your job, live on the street. Give up.
Yeah,
Just live on the
give
street.
up. If you're one of the 2 people listening to this podcast that wrote this,
Give up.
go die.
Yep. Um
We're the only 2 people listening to this podcast, so I guess
well, as of now.
as of now, soon we're gonna be freaking famous as fudge. It's
Yep.
gonna be great.
Okay. But on that note, my favorite type of dog is probably a black lab. Which
Yeah,
again, if you wrote that question, I hate you,
but I'm answering it.
but I'm gonna answer it. I really like black labs and golden
Yeah,
retrievers and huskies.
and huskies. Okay,
So,
pick a favorite, man.
dude, yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's why the question is stupid. There's too many good types of dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of partial to pugs because I have my own pug, and pugs are pretty great.
They are, but I cannot get over the breathing.
I can't sleep without my dog snores now
Really?
because like I've gotten so used to his like excruciatingly loud snoring noises. They're like
Yeah.
etc. It's adorable.
Is
It's
it
little breathing cues.
is it adorable or is it kind of sad? I can
I
imagine
think
it
it's adorable.
being
Like
kind
when
of
my dog
sad.
gets up in the middle of the night and like starts heaving and like can't breathe, I think that's like super cute, and I just like watch him and hope that he figures it out.
And then when you also have to put his eye back in.
Oh yeah, I had to fix my dog's eye. I mean, I didn't, but we had to take him to the vet because my old deaf barking dog. I'm just kidding,
Put
but like I
Frank
had an
down.
older dog and she bit his face and his eye popped out. It was great.
Petition put Frank Luke's pug down.
Oh my gosh!
Put it in a room and let it
Okay.
starve.
No, that's different from putting it down. That's inhumane.
Well, they're still killing it.
Okay. I don't support this, but if we do get 10,000 signatures on the petition, and I guess I'll just have to do it.
Yeah, we'll have to starve your dog.
God, lock him in a room,
Oh,
starve him,
that's great.
or putting him down, quote unquote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in reality, it's just super awful and yeah, it's just bad.
I just read a Yahoo Answers that says, "What do I don't know what to do. I'm not ready to say goodbye." That makes me so sad. We're just talking about putting dogs down, and I'm reading this.
Well, okay, so in this situation, what you do is say goodbye and put the dog down.
I think what you do is you say goodbye, throw him in a room, and just leave him there.
And let him what? Starve.
Starve!
And you heard it here first.
You heard it here first. This is the new, more humane way of putting dogs down.
We support starving dogs. We support not you starving a dog, just dogs that are starving that can't get help. We support them,
We support them.
and we will donate to the starving dog charity.
Does that mean that the charity like helps make not starved dogs, or is it a charity that like starves dogs?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, it does
So
both.
I think what the charity does is it takes dogs off the street.
Mm-hmm.
It like feeds them and makes them like unstarved, and then they throw them in a room and let them starve after that like they've helped them.
Yeah.
Maybe like they throw a couple dogs in one room so they start
Oh,
eating each other again.
eating each
This
other.
is, maybe we should move away from the pet stuff because
Yeah.
we're horrible.
Okay. So, Luke, I'm gonna give you a Herculean task right now.
Yes.
I need a drink,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna need you to fill in the dead air, just so it isn't silent for like 30 seconds while I'm gonna go get my Diet Coke. Can you
Got
do
it.
that? Do you
Okay.
think you can do
At
that?
first I thought you were like, I need you to get me a drink, so I was like, okay, I'll run over to Virginia and bring you a drink.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
So I'm
I'll
leaving.
fill in.
So yeah, just fill in the time. I'll be back.
Okay. See you soon, pumpkin. Mooches. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Well, I'm gonna sing a song. It's called I'm a Dog. I like to sniff other dogs' butts. I like to do other things. I don't know what dogs do. Maybe they eat food and sleep and lick their own testicles and other things. And maybe there's a girl and a boy dog and they make puppies together. And now I'm gonna explain in vivid detail how dogs make love to each other.
Okay, I'm back, and I think I came back at the right time.
Probably.
So they didn't have to hear you explain how dogs make love to each other.
I think our fans really wanted to hear that.
I
You interrupted me.
we have no fans, Luke. Let's be
Yeah, but
honest.
when we do, they'll be like, "Ah, shucks! I wanted to hear Luke explain dog sex."
I I don't think they would, Luke.
I think they would.
Luke, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they would.
Fans don't want to hear what you want them to think. They want to think how they want to think and hear what you have to say.
All right, all right. Okay. Sorry, sorry.
I don't know what any of that meant, but
I
we'll
don't either,
see.
but you're mad. um. So what? What do now? What do
Uh,
now?
we can keep looking at categories, or we could, ooh, we could like get naked, and then the people listening wouldn't
No, no,
know that
no,
we were
no,
naked.
no, no.
But
I know where you're going with that.
they can't see us though. They can't see us. Because we'll
Okay,
be naked.
but and hear me out. I don't want to get naked, Luke.
Are you sure?
Ooh, well, now that you said that,
Now that you said that, I think I have no clothes on anymore.
yeah, yeah, maybe. You don't know,
So
Luke.
if you hear like a weird tinkling noise, that's actually me peeing because I have no clothes on and I'm just like peeing everywhere.
Stop. If
Okay, moving on.
well, actually, you can't see me
So
in.
you could be naked like this entire time. You could have been naked, and I wouldn't know because
Yeah, no one would know except me.
no one. Exactly, it's a secret.
Yeah.
You would tell me if you were naked though, right?
No, no, I wouldn't.
I would totally tell you if I was naked.
Would you?
Like yeah, at any point in the day, like if I stripped down, I would like text you immediately and be like, "Hey Alex, I'm naked right now." You know?
Thank you. That means a lot.
I think I'll text you right now.
Oh no.
I bet you won't know what the text is gonna say.
You're right, I
Right.
don't.
Alex, I'm naked right now. Send.
I'm gonna see if I actually. I'm gonna see if I actually get that text because I don't know if I did.
Did you get the text? I sent it to you, so you should be getting a text soon.
Okay, I'll check. I'll check my text.
Ah.
Um. Oh yeah, you sent that to me. Yep.
Oh,
That
yep.
that happened. That yep, you did send that to me. So that's you know, I how should I feel? Should I be upset? Should I be
I don't
angry?
know. Maybe aroused a little bit.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know.
Um.
You know what
Something.
we should talk about?
Oh God. What?
We should talk about Kit Fisto.
Nope. I'm shutting that down right away. And moving on to
So, for listeners who don't know who Kit Fisto is, he's a Star Wars character, a green Star Wars character. He has many tentacles as hair. It's kind of like dreadlocks, but like tentacles. And he's like really sexy, I think. And I actually made like several fan fictions about him. Very very hot fan fictions, if you will. And yeah, that's what I have to say. Check him out.
I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
I um I would not be surprised if you were telling the truth.
Yeah,
I would think
I
that that was totally normal for you
I
at
wouldn't be
least.
surprised either. Like if I didn't remember writing fan fictions and just suddenly like found out that I had written some somehow,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd just be like, okay, I did this in my sleep.
Yeah. Because
Well,
that's how life works. Is that if someone says that you did something and you don't remember doing it, you probably just did it in your sleep.
yeah, I'd just accept it. I'd be like, well, I do a lot of things in my sleep. So
You never
I'd
know
be
what
surprised.
is true or not.
Yeah. But I want to let all you listeners know that I wouldn't knowingly write a weird fan fiction about a Star Wars character. I'm not a weirdo.
Okay, okay, Luke.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, okay, you are. Oh, anyway. So I have a topic that I actually want to talk about. Money.
Honey.
That
Okay.
moolah. That good, nice. The green, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I think saying the green would be referring to weed.
Probably.
So okay,
Nature's nature's weed.
no,
Money is basically weed, but like not nature.
so human-made weed.
I don't know. I was trying to make a saying, but like you know how people say like nature's Viagra or something, and it's like ugh, disgusting. I was trying to compare that. I was like nature's
Nature's
something, and
Viagra. All right.
yeah, money is nature's Viagra. I
It.
think.
Yeah. Um. But
Have you ever swallowed money? Like it's crazy.
okay. Anyway, I was thinking, and this might not be like super interesting to like listen to, but I want to make money off of this, dude.
Ah,
I want to do this through and through, make money, uh,
I'm rich and famous.
become rich and famous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop out of college. I won't need it. I won't
Yeah,
need
we'll
it.
be focused on our podcast. Like,
We'll just have our podcast. That's all we'll need.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be set.
Because who needs anything else? You know?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I just wish. I do hope that this kind of. Hopefully, this takes off. Because I don't know. I do like the idea of being in the entertainment biz.
The biz, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty neat. And
Would
then we
be.
can get our own reality show.
Yeah.
Luke and Alex make fun of
Deaf
deaf people
people.
for 7 hours.
Oh. Okay. So, idea.
Yes.
7:30. No. Wrong. Don't listen to me. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We get together
Yeah.
and we every Saturday we make a podcast. This of course being
Frick
this of course being number one.
episode
Number one.
email.
Number one. It is
Number one.
um Saturday, September 12th. And from this day forward, we will be making a podcast every Saturday
Yeah.
at
At
8
8
o'clock
o'clock.
EST. So 7 o'clock for you, Luke, because we live
7
in
o'clock? Okay.
different
It's like, what time is
zones.
it here?
So yeah,
So
7
is
for
it
you.
8:30 for you there?
What?
Like where you are, is it 8:30?
Yeah, it's eight. Like it's 8:30 right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and yeah, where you are is like 7:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever it is, we'll get together.
Should
Record
like each
for.
thing be like roughly an hour, maybe like 45 minutes, half an
I
hour?
was gonna say how. Well, okay, so we've already been recording for 37 minutes, Luke.
Yeah.
So how long would you want these to be?
I feel like between the 30-minute and 60-minute range, like kind of like it can be any time in between there, and we can kind of like end where we want, but like keep it kind of in that area.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
So, okay. I'd say more like 45 to 60 minutes, just maybe because in my opinion, 40 minutes already went by pretty fast.
Yeah.
I will say that. I think that 40 minutes went it felt pretty pretty fast to me actually, not going to lie. Um but yeah, no, I think that if we continue to do this and just talk to the right people and like I don't know, do what we need to do to make this more public, I guess. I think
Yeah.
that it could go very well.
And we can get like advertisers and like sell out to people and then like get money. Like
Oh
in
yeah,
the middle of our podcast, we'll just be like, don't forget to freaking buy soap from a certain brand. And they're like, oh, here's $100.
yeah.
And then we can use that to get cool mics and whatnot. I don't know how money works, but that sounds right.
I have no grasp on how. I don't even. What is money? I don't know what money is.
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's just weed.
Yeah. Not this again. Um. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just think that it would be pretty fun. First of all, just to go ahead and do it because it's like, I mean, it says it on the channel. Two friends just chilling and talking. That's
Just
all we're
chilling
gonna do.
and talking.
That is all we're gonna do. and then
Frick
maybe,
yeah.
hopefully, sell out to a couple companies. Make
Yeah.
a couple bucks and sell out. Become sellouts. But that's for later. Right now, we are
And now
truly
two friends. Fun.
chilling and talking. Um.
And
Also, there was no intro to this, so that's another thing that I think we might need to fix is, or me.
you
I'll
could make an intro right now and then like edit it in or something.
um. Wait, I have an idea. Uh. Wait. I'm gonna do something quick. Fill the dead air.
All right. Continuing on how dogs have sex with each other. Is Alex gone? Okay, I think he is. So there's one dog, and it's probably the female. We'll see. And there's a male dog that like I think kind of like rolls around, and then the female dog like jumps on top of the male dog that's like rolling around, and then maybe they like roll around together, and then maybe like one of them eats each other. Maybe it's like a Black Widow spider situation. Like,
Okay, so
okay,
I do not like listening to that. Not gonna lie. I looked up royalty-free intro music for a podcast. This is on my phone. We're gonna have to listen to it on my phone. I know, not the
yeah.
best production value for a podcast, but that's okay.
So like,
It's the
it's
first
okay.
one.
Like have our own music. I
Welcome
like
back,
it.
or welcome to the first
Welcome to
episode
for the first time.
of the Luke and Alex podcast. I'm your host, Alex, and Luke.
And I'm your uh, better host, Luke.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Because I am Alex and Luke. And then my co host is.
I'm podcast.
Yeah.
Ah.
Um. Also, I hope you know that I'm not gonna edit that back to the beginning. I'm literally just gonna leave it there.
Perfect.
Just cause.
I think we should just like leave this how it is and just like let people see the beauty of unedited podcastedry.
Yeah, candid, baby.
Frick yeah.
No editing. I'll just save it and post it. I'll post it tonight.
Post it immediately.
I won't even fix the
That way,
audio. Because I know that there's been times where the audio is cut out. I won't even do it. I just won't.
yeah.
I'll just send it away. Let it be free.
Let it be freaking
And
free.
then I'm gonna post everywhere, hey, here's a link to the first episode of Luke and I's podcast. You should go listen to it. And then
You should
when
go.
no one does, I'm gonna cry, and then we're
Yeah.
never gonna do this again.
Yeah. And then we'll just like kind of give up
Yep.
on like not only the podcast but also like life. And then like kind of
we just
be
won't be
just
friends
homeless.
anymore. Luke?
Alex?
So Luke is dead. We can't hear him. He's dead. He's gone, and he's dead. So
Alex?
now it's the Alex podcast. I'm your host, Alex, and podcast.
Alex? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Luke.
Okay. I'm back.
Yeah, where did you go?
I don't know. I was talking, but I guess I just cut out, or
Nope, I
maybe
heard
I died
you. I was just
temporarily.
ignoring you.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a usual thing.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone.
Yeah, no, sometimes I just block your voice out and I pray to God that you just stop talking.
So we're the perfect two people to make a podcast together.
Yeah. Yep. So it has been 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, I think we could go on a little longer. I do think, though, that a good way to tell that we should stop is when we just don't have anything to talk about, because no one wants
Yeah.
to listen to us going,
What do you want to talk about next?
yeah, no one likes that. I
No one
don't.
wants to hear.
You don't.
Yeah.
No one does. So
Yeah.
maybe go on for a little more, but I think it'll be done soon. So if you've gotten this
Yeah.
far, you probably haven't. But if you did,
If you did.
congrats. This will go on for probably another couple minutes, and then me and Luke will end it and close it off and make sure that um, then we talk about stuff afterwards, just so you miss all of the dirt and the tea.
Yeah.
That's how we'll roll.
We'll actually say the funniest stuff that like it'll be funnier than anything we've said during this podcast after we turn it off. So that you're always like once it's done, you're like, dang it. After they're talking about the better value of
The funny stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
if you like
yeah.
hated all of this, then you're like, well,
But if you want to hear what we have to talk about afterwards and what our funny
the
stuff
second
is, you can buy it on our Patreon, which we don't have, for
yeah.
$69.
69.
And then once you do that, then you'll hear the funny stuff. But you also have to remember it's like 2 minutes long, and then we just don't talk for the rest of the other 45 minutes of the podcast.
Oh, we keep the mic on. We just
Yeah,
keep
no, we
going.
keep it on. I just get ready for bed.
You can hear like shuffling in the background and
Yeah, and that's it. That's the
yeah,
only thing you can hear.
that's it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. That sounds like a plan. Uh. So.
As soon as you turn on to listen to like the after credits hearing, it's just you and me being like, God, I hate you so much. Okay,
Yep.
bye.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it's gonna be.
We're actually being forced to do this podcast by our agents. We hate each other.
Yeah. No, we do. We hate each other. We don't have agents, but our agents are forcing us to do this.
Yeah. God, I hate my imaginary agent.
Yeah. Me too.
I know, right? Always like
Um.
telling me to do stuff like
Uh. Yeah. Screw you, Nathan. Yeah, screw you.
freaking
6 feet. There's a
Kathy.
global pandemic. 6 feet, Nathan. Please get 6 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Please.
My gosh, Kathy, just freaking get off of my head. Ah, sometimes. Sorry, Kathy can be a real I don't know,
Yeah, no, Nathan
stupid.
just sniffs me, so
That's weird.
he just
Is,
smells me.
your, is your agent a dog?
No. But he actually doesn't even do anything for me. I call him my agent and I pay him $100 an hour. But he does nothing for me. He sits back there. 6 feet, Nathan. He just sits back there, doing nothing, looking at me, and occasionally he'll sneak up behind me and sniff me. It's super weird, and I want to fire him, but I can't.
Why can't you fire him?
Um. So, guys, that was the end of the first episode of the Luke and Alex podcast. I hope you had a wonderful time listening.
If you made it to the end.
if you even made it here. Um, have a good rest of your night slash day whenever you're listening to this, if you're even listening. And yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
all I have to say at least. Luke, are you going to say anything to them?
I hope you enjoyed and have a good day or night. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome.